Have you ever woken up in the morning, taken one step down the stairs, and felt that sharp jolt shoot through your knee? Going up feels completely fine, but coming down is a completely different story. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone, and more importantly, this is not something you simply have to live with. Here is something that might surprise you. A large body of research in sports medicine and rehabilitation. Science shows that a significant portion of stair descent knee pain is not caused by the joint itself deteriorating. It comes from how you step. Your gait pattern, specifically the way your foot contacts the step, is doing far more damage than most people realize. Change the pattern, and you change the pain. Stay with me to the end of this video, because I am going to show you exactly why your knees hurt coming downstairs. The 5 technique fixes you can apply right now, and 3 simple exercises that build the muscle protection your knees need. The information in the second half of this video is something most people have never been told, and it can cut your pain dramatically. Let's start with the science. When you walk on flat ground, your knees absorb roughly 1.5 times your body weight with every step. When you climb stairs going up, that rises to about 3 times your body weight. But when you descend stairs, your knees are absorbing between 3 and 5 times your body weight, concentrated into a very short impact window. For a 150-pound person, that means the knee joint is managing up to 750 pounds of force with every single step down. The pain you feel is typically centered around the kneecap, known as the patella. Behind the kneecap sits a thin layer of cartilage, designed to cushion exactly this kind of force. But when that force is channeled incorrectly, through poor alignment or bad landing mechanics, the cartilage wears unevenly. This is the beginning of a condition called patellofemoral pain syndrome, and it is one of the most common sources of stair-related knee pain. In adults of all ages, going down is harder than going up, for one key reason: eccentric muscle contraction. As you descend, your quadriceps, the muscles running along the front of your thigh, must act as brakes. They are lengthening while under load, trying to prevent your body from crashing forward. When those muscles are weak or unprepared, the braking force gets transferred directly onto the knee joint and cartilage. That is the source of the pain. Now let's fix it. The first and most important change is how your foot lands on the step. Most people lead with the heel, letting it strike the step with a hard impact. This sends a shock wave directly up through the ankle and into the knee with almost no absorption. Instead, aim to land with the ball of your foot, the middle and front portion making contact first. Your ankle then acts as a natural spring, absorbing much of the impact before it reaches your knee. Studies analyzing gait patterns found that switching to a forefoot and midfoot landing reduced knee joint impact forces by over 40%. The second fix is knee over toe alignment. Watch your knees next time you descend stairs. If your knee drifts inward toward the other leg as your foot lands, that is called knee valgus, and it places uneven pressure on one side of your kneecap cartilage. The correction is straightforward. Make sure your knee tracks directly over your second or third toe on every step. Your knee and your foot should point in exactly the same direction at all times. The third fix is a subtle shift in your upper body position. When people feel nervous on stairs, they tend to lean backward, shifting their weight behind their center of gravity. This actually increases the load on the front of the knee. Leaning your torso slightly forward, roughly 10 to 15 degrees, moves your center of gravity over the joint, and activates your glutes and hamstrings to share the load. Researchers found this simple adjustment reduced knee joint compression by approximately 30%. The fourth fix is speed control. The faster you descend, the more impact force builds up. Gravity adds momentum with every step, and rushing down stairs can push peak knee forces well above 5 times body weight. Slowing down is not a weakness. It is one of the smartest things you can do for your joints. The fifth fix is pre-activating your thigh muscles before you step down. After sitting for a long period, your quadriceps are in a low activation state. Standing up and immediately stepping onto stairs puts unprepared muscles under sudden load. Before descending, do 2 or 3 slow mini squats right where you stand. Just a gentle bend and straighten of the knees. This wakes the muscles up and prepares them to absorb impact properly. Now let's talk about strengthening. Good technique becomes much easier and more automatic when the right muscles are strong. 3 exercises make the biggest difference. The first is the wall sit. Stand with your back flat against a wall. Slide down until your thighs are nearly parallel to the floor, and hold for 20 to 30 seconds. This directly trains the eccentric strength of your quadriceps. The exact braking capacity needed for stair descent. Start with 10-second holds and work up to 30 seconds over 2 weeks. The second is the single leg heel drop. Stand on one foot at the edge of a step. Lower your heel slowly below the step level, then raise back up. This builds ankle and calf resilience while mimicking the shock absorption demands of descending stairs. Aim for 15 repetitions on each side, 3 sets per day. The third is the straight leg raise. Lie on your back, bend one knee with your foot flat, and lift the straight leg to about 45 degrees, then lower it slowly. This strengthens the quadriceps with zero compression on the knee joint, making it safe, even when you are in pain. Work toward 20 repetitions per side, 3 sets daily. A few important cautions before you go. If your knee pain is severe, if you hear grinding or popping with pain, or if your knee swells after stair use, please see an orthopedic or sports medicine physician before starting any exercise program. The techniques shared here are appropriate for functional knee pain, not for significant structural damage. Body weight matters too. Every extra kilogram of body weight adds roughly 5 times that amount of force at the knee during stair descent. Losing even a small amount of weight produces a significant reduction in joint stress. Finally, your footwear. Flat, hard-soled shoes offer almost no shock absorption. If you use stairs regularly, choose shoes with adequate cushioning and a stable, supportive fit. Descending in slippers or hard dress shoes is one of the worst things you can do for your knee health. Your knees have carried you through every step of your life. Starting today with 5 simple technique changes and 3 short daily exercises, you can give them the support they deserve. It is not too late. If this video helped you, please subscribe and share it with someone who needs it. More practical health content is coming your way. Thank you for watching.